Welcome back to the final stop on the Torment tour. Still to come tonight, the final in the tournament to crown the number one contender for the women's title. Sasha Banks and Becky Lynch earlier tonight won their respective triple threat matches, and now they'll go one-on-one in the final to crown the number one contender for Lita's women's title at WrestleMania. But first, six-man tag team action, an inter-promotional war between this trio of Lucha Dragons from NLW and this newly formed tandem from the Metal brand. And this is a response that I'm sure Finn Balor is not used to. However, I know for a fact he does not care. After all, he went on a major rant this past week saying that the fans did not respect him, the Bullet Club did not respect him, and this was the result of what happened. It was at War Games where Finn Balor nearly got a career-threatening injury and the Bullet Club celebrated without him, and Finn Balor took exception to that, thus turning on his Bullet Club brethren and siding with Gallows and Anderson. And now look at this, almost like a dream match right here in the ring. Finn Balor and Rey Mysterio starting things off. There's the Rana, but a roll-up and Balor just about kicks out. So quick from Rey already, but my goodness, misses the moonsault and gets caught with the missile dropkick. The feet like a shotgun into the chest of Rey. And now Carl Anderson rings the arm, and now the hip lock and a Hurricane Rana, but stays on his hands. The handstand Rana from Kalisto. It may be considered an upset if the Lucha Dragons were to win this matchup, considering the size of Luke Gallows in there right now, and you see he booted Sin Cara in mid-air, and now just going to press him overhead like a sack of spuds. And in comes Finn Balor again, and a stomp to the back of the skull. This is a much more vicious Finn Balor, as you saw from the highlights of the beatdown of the Bullet Club a couple of weeks ago. There's a penalty kick. In comes Carl Anderson, machine gun, with a machine gun boot to the face of Sin Cara. And what's he going for now? Not a powerbomb, is he? But turned into a flatliner by Sin Cara. Carl Anderson trying to get to his feet, trying to figure out where he is in that ring right now. But in comes Big Luke. And Luke Gallows picking up Sin Cara. Finn Balor this past week said, "We are Balor Club, we take what we want." But Luke Gallows just took a boot to the side of the head, and in comes Rey Mysterio. Dialing it up. Here he comes, there's a kick. And now, oh, here we go. Speaking of dialing it up, gonna dial up the 619. And is he gonna pull off a major upset? Luke Gallows though catches the West Coast pop, but in comes Kalisto off of the tag. Meanwhile, on the outside, Carl Anderson and Sin Cara fighting. Kalisto and Luke Gallows are the legal men. But here comes Rey! Hurricane Runner over the top rope. And the Tornado DDT to the 7-foot Luke. But here's Finn Balor on Rey Mysterio. But look at that. A sunset flip into a German suplex. Rey Mysterio, his body crumpled that time. And look at this. Sin Cara. Oh, I thought he had him. But he got turned around to a bloody Sunday on the floor. Meanwhile in the ring, maybe a Selena del Sol, no! Reversed into a Magic Killer. And Balor on top, and there's the coup de grace. 2, 3! And the Balor Club pick up the victory in convincing fashion here. But give the Lucha Dragons credit. I should say credit, give them credit. All credit is due to them because of their performance here tonight, but they were no match for Machine Gun, Big Luke, and the Demon Finn Balor. His actions as of late have certainly been evil. As we'll take a look at the replay again. There you see the Bloody Sunday reversal on the outside, then Selena del Sol got turned into the Magic Killer, and then Finn Balor from the top rope with the coup de grace, and the match may be over, but the Balor Club want to send a message to AJ Styles and the Young Bucks. Look at, oh no, Carl Anderson, who's ripped up the protective mat, exposed concrete, not a Magic Killer to Rey Mysterio on the concrete. But look out! Here come the Bucks! Michaels, the phenomenal one, and the brother tandem of the Bullet Club, saving the Lucha Dragons from further injury. And Finn Balor hasn't forgotten what's happened as of late. He turned on the Bullet Club, but the Bullet Club have returned for retaliation. Accompanied by Samoa Joe, please welcome my guest at this time, the NLW World Champion, Edge. Now Edge, tonight you have a huge championship match against Shawn Michaels, the winner of which will go on to WrestleMania to defend the title against Seth Rollins. What do you make of the situation between Rollins and Michaels earlier on tonight when they were at each other's throats? I have my first historic championship defense tonight, and you're asking me about Rollins and Michaels? Jimmy Hart, it is all about me. I'm the man with the gold around my waist. Nobody should be concerned with what's going on between Shawn and Seth, because the fact is, they're not having a match at WrestleMania against each other. It's Seth Rollins who will face me for this championship. Shawn Michaels doesn't even fit into the equation. After I beat his ass tonight, I'm gonna go to WrestleMania and beat Seth Rollins. And let's face it, Shawn doesn't have a chance against me. You saw what happened with that concerto, and as much as Seth wants to deny it, he deliberately ensured that I hit Michaels with the concerto, because that means if by some miracle Michaels walks out with the title tonight, then he's got an easier job of it at WrestleMania. But here's a newsflash for you. There's not going to be any miracles tonight. The only miracle that could take place is that Michaels leaves in one piece, and let me just say for the record, Samoa Joe is going to get a title shot that I promised him. But first, I take care of good old HBK. Now I don't know where the hell you two think you're going, and I may have a match against CM Punk at WrestleMania, but I'm still the NLW commissioner. And I'm telling the both of y'all, if Samoa Joe gets physically involved here tonight, if he even lays a finger on Shawn Michaels, Edge, I'm stripping you of that world title, and it will be up for grabs between Rollins and Michaels at WrestleMania. You got that? Well, what a bombshell drop by Stone Cold Steve Austin. If Joe interferes physically here tonight in the title match, then Edge is going to get stripped of his title. Huge ramifications for him, and certainly Shawn Michaels later tonight. And well, you hear the reception that this guy's getting. Not exactly positive. And you see who is with him now. The Nature Boy Ric Flair accompanying Roman Reigns and Arn Anderson. And it was this past week on Metal where Ric Flair turned on Kurt Angle, attacking him during a tag team match. And this is what you're going to see right now. He had tagged in Ric Flair only to be stabbed in the back, speared and then applied with a figure four. Kurt Angle took exception to Arn Anderson calling Reigns the greatest of this generation. Woo! Roman by God Reigns! You are looking at the future of this business. Each and every one of you got caught hook, line and sinker by what I said to Roman and Arn. Because what I said to them is exactly what you thought about Roman. But the truth is, Roman Reigns is the best athlete in the game today. Woo! And the truth is, I would have been proud to call him a horseman. And Arn Anderson has bet on the winning horse, Kurt Angle. You won Olympic gold medals. I don't give a damn what you accomplish in the Olympics. This is professional wrestling. And when you think of all of the qualities that make the greatest wrestler, you have them all in Roman Reigns. The good looks, the women go wild, the superhuman strength, the look of a superstar. Top of the card, draws the house. He is the best in the world today. And maybe Kurt Angle, who is already past his prime, wants to dispute that. Well, Kurt Angle can't lace up Roman's boots, and he cannot lace up the Nature Boy's boots either, pal. Oh yeah. Arn Anderson, the enforcer. You wanted to find a machine, a monster, and you got it. And when I saw what you were doing to people, I just had to come on board. And Kurt Angle was gullible enough to believe that I thought that Roman Reigns sucked. Well, the truth is, Kurt Angle, you suck, pal.
Oh yeah, woo! You're primed for a double cross, and that's exactly what you got. But Kurt Angle, if you still don't believe that Roman is the best in the world today, why don't you face him at WrestleMania and prove it? Woo!
Well, it remains to be seen whether or not Ric Flair has backed the winning horse in the form of Roman Reigns, but we will find out very soon. The challenge has been issued for a match at WrestleMania. Kurt Angle versus Roman Reigns to see once and for all who is the greatest athlete in the world today. Is it Roman Reigns? Or is it the Olympic gold medalist Kurt freaking Angle? We'll find out at WrestleMania hopefully, but still to come tonight. In fact, coming up next, it is the final in the number one contenders tournament to crown a women's title contender. And you can see now the brackets have been filled out and we are down to 2. Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks. These are the highlights of what happened earlier tonight in the triple threat semi-finals. Emma got attacked by Paige and that left Trish Stratus alone to tap out to the disarmer. And in the second triple threat semi-final, Charlotte Flair thought she had won it with the figure 8 on her protege Alexa Bliss, but it was the frog splash and then the Banks statement which ensured that Sasha Banks advances to the final.
My name is Aiden English, and I am here to stay. I will make it to WrestleMania, I will find a way. And to anybody who doubts me, I will go to the grand stage and show.
Well, thank God that somebody shut him up. We have no time for Aiden English to serenade us with song tonight. We have to crown a number one contender for the women's title, which will be defended at WrestleMania by that woman, the women's champion, Lita. Will it be Sasha Banks or will it be Becky Lynch going on to challenge her for that title at WrestleMania? Well, Aiden English ain't moving, but now he is. Oh, good grief. The Hurricane Rana from Lita and Aiden English. Aiden's down, and there's the moonsault. Lita with a moonsault to Aiden English. That's going to damage the pipes of English. Hopefully he's not going to be able to sing for a while. Well, poor Aiden English can't seem to get a song out. But this isn't about singing here tonight. This is about going to WrestleMania and winning the women's title for one of these women. And the first to make her way to the ring, the first woman who qualified for this final, the Irish lass kicker, Becky Lynch. And how ironic is it that it was Lita who brought both of these women into NLW? After all, last week, Lita was attacked backstage and was promised backup, and the backup was promised and delivered in the form of Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks. And is that decision to bring these two ladies in gonna backfire on Lita at WrestleMania? First of all, we're gonna see whether it's gonna be the Irish lass kicker Becky Lynch or the legit boss Sasha Banks who's gonna win this contest. There is nobody, male or female, on this roster who has as much confidence as that woman does. Sasha Banks is certainly confident, but can she back it up? We're going to find out here and now. Lita is watching on. She is anticipating, as we all are, who will win this match, go to WrestleMania and challenge for the women's title. There you see, picks the ankle. And now the side cradle from Sasha, but a kick out by Becky. And now rings the arm again. Sasha punches out. Off the ropes, and look at that. Went for a fist press, but the legs were picked out by Becky and now back on their feet. And the arm dragged by Becky Lynch. Going to try and work on that arm so she can apply the disarmer later on in this matchup. And now look at Sasha, relentless in the corner. But now there's a boot by Lynch to the face of Sasha. And I don't like the looks of this. Both women on the apron, but look at that, rings the arm onto the ring apron, and that time it was Sasha Banks with the attack to the arm. Now they're back inside. And the backstabber from Banks, and Banks is really wrenching on the neck of Lynch at the moment. Becky's trying to find a way out, but Sasha knew it. And now see her draped in the corner, and there's the knees. Knees to the gut, but a kick out by Lynch. Becky and Sasha both won their matches earlier tonight by submission. Will it be the same here tonight? And look at that again. Very expertly going after the arm of Becky Lynch. Sasha knew that Lynch would try and do the same to her, and now going to return the favour, but look at Lynch trying to gain some leverage, and she burns, and look at the strength. Powering out that arm submission. Sasha Banks down for the moment. Can Lynch get a comeback in this contest? There's a clothesline to Sasha Banks, but Banks makes her way back to her feet, and what a heel kick. Such height on that heel kick from Becky Lynch. And speaking of height, where is she going now? Becky going to the top rope with a missile drop kick to Sasha. Right in the face. And you can see Lynch is still suffering with that arm, but going to whip her off the ropes. But back comes Sasha with the Tornado DDT out of the tilt-a-whirl. And Lynch trying to make it to her feet. Going to try and find solace in the corner. But she's going to get on knees. And again to the face. The Sombra knees from Sasha Banks. And is she going to go in for the kill right now? Going for the Banks statement. But Becky trying to block it. Northern Lights suplex and a beautiful bridge. But a kick out again, but look out! And just like that, got out of the bridge and immediately applies the disarmer. She won her earlier triple threat match with this move. Is this going to be what punches her ticket to WrestleMania? No. Banks gets her foot on the rope. Just in time. But has the damage already been done? You can see the pain etched on Sasha's face. She's telling Lynch to back off, but immediately kips back up with a Hurricane Rana. Lynch on the outside now, right in front of the women's champion, who has a front row seat for this contest. And Sasha risking life and limb with a suicide dive. No! Caught out into the Exploder, onto the floor. And they call them protective mats, but the truth is, there's very little padding separating the body between the concrete. And what a Exploder, exploding her body onto the floor. And now not going to waste any time. Lynch throws Sasha back into the ring. Is Lynch gonna go to WrestleMania? No! What a reversal by Sasha Banks! Catches her from the top rope into the Rana, and now wrenching on the Banks statement, and Becky has to tap out. Becky has to tap out. And Sasha Banks, the legit boss, is going to WrestleMania. But what a match to determine the #1 contender. It must be heartbreaking for Lynch to come so far and fall at this hurdle. But look at this. She nearly won it right here. Caught out the suicide dive with the Exploder on the floor, but took one risk too many, coming off of that top rope, getting caught out into the Banks statement, and had no choice but to tap out. Heartbreaking situation for Becky Lynch. She's not going to WrestleMania. But that woman right there has a major opportunity on her hands. Only a week into her NLW career, and she has punched her ticket to WrestleMania. And women like Trish Stratus can complain all they like about Sasha being in this position, but the fact is, she went through all of the rounds, all of the women on the roster, and now it will be Sasha Banks versus Lisa for the women's title at WrestleMania. And what the hell? What is CM Punk doing coming out of Steve Austin's locker room? I don't think Stone Cold's actually in there, but nevertheless, I wonder what he was doing. But Still to come tonight, our main event is for the World Championship. Edge puts his World Championship on the line against the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.